Are you ready for the rough now?
Hello viewers, it's a bit gay, but still, hello viewers. Yay. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this wallpaper, which I've made here. It's I made another one here called Speed Art. That was from my last video. So I'm just going to show you how to make it, just in case anyone was curious of how I made it. So it's pretty simple. Just make what you gotta do really is make a sphere with 54 segments. Enter. Right, just to make it a bit smoother, a bit better looking. Okay, and copy and paste it. Say one. Okay, messed up there. 1, 2, 3 times. Copy and paste it 3 times. Move one at the top, one just a bit below, and one to the right. And what you gotta do now is just on this one right here and go to Metaball. Okay, just drag all 3 into Metaball. Click on it and just change this editor subdivision thing to 10 centimeters. It's a bit smoother. Okay, now all you want to do, zoom out a little bit, just move them a bit further away so that it makes it look a bit better. It makes these bits here a little thinner. Okay, so now what you want to do is make another sphere. I'm just making this one. You can make this one if you want, you don't have to. It's an optional sphere, just to make it look a bit more random. Again, I'm going to duplicate sphere 2, Control C, Control V, drag it into the Metaball. Okay, move it back a little bit, move to the right. Just want it sticking out a little bit. Yeah, so it's like one sphere behind. Yeah, that's alright. Right, yeah. And we got sphere 3. Duplicate that one as well. Drag it into the Metaball. And with this one, you just want to move it down so that it's just a random edge, not like a plus sign. I don't want a plus sign. Yeah, so it's about there. It's a bit better. Okay, so there is your random Metaball shape. Okay, now all you gotta do is make your text rotation 90 degrees. Just make it so it's facing forward. Just bring it up forward a bit. So there, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to Metaball Media like I did in the wallpaper I showed you. Metaball. Okay, you want to make the first one. You don't want to make them 2 separately. And Control C, Control V. Okay. With this one, you want to change it to Media. MEDIA. Enter. Okay, now I'm gonna hold Shift and select both of them. Oh god, no. Hold Shift, select that one too. Right, now change the font. I want to put it to impact. Put it to whatever you want really, it doesn't make a difference. There we go, Metaball Media. Okay, now you want the one that says Metaball on top to be the same size as the one on the bottom. So I'm going to put the size to 145. 145, no. 44, 43. I'm counting my eyes because I want them to match up like perfectly. Bit of a perfectionist. Hey, there we go. Okay, now you want to make them so it's hardly a gap between them. Okay. Now you want to select both again. Yeah. And go onto caps. Put a fillet cap. on the start and change the radius to 3. Okay, now the second one, the end, fillet cap, change it to 1. Just 1, right. Okay, this makes it look a bit more professional, just makes it more smooth. Yeah, I'll move them in a bit. I don't like them being too far away. About there. Move up a bit. Okay, there we go. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is add 2 textures. First one, take specular off. Specula's evil. It's not, but never mind. Well, your first one is for your text. You want this one to be a bit white, but not too white. And you want to take the reflection to Fresnel. Put this one down to about 65, and this one to about 42. Yeah. And drag it onto both of the texts. It's like just pretty plain so far. Okay. So the second one, you want to change this colour to kind of browny grey kind of colour, not too dark. Go to reflection, change that one to Fresnel, and you want to leave that one how it is, just nice and reflective. Put it on your little lonosphere as well, mirror all on your own. Okay, and now let's see what it looks like. Still pretty plain, looking alright though. Now, your final sphere is your background. You want to put the segments to about 64 this time, nice and smooth, and change the radius to about 4,000. Okay, back just a little bit. Okay, now when you make the third texture, you want to take specular off again. Specula's evil. You don't want a reflection this time. And over here on colour, well, there's 3 little dots there. Click on that, and I've chosen this Subway to Hell HD picture. I'll put a link to the picture in the background, or just search Subway HD and your picture will be there. I'm changing the MIP, the sampling, to alias 3, just gives it a little bit more detail, and drag it onto the sphere. So now what you've got is your Metaball on some stairs. Okay, there we go. In fact, I might use a different Subway picture because this one's not as good as the last one I used. So the last one I used was in my last video, the speed art video. Yeah, this is a bit of a better picture. It works better. Okay, so what I've got now is this. It's just the train, the side of the train. Okay. So to fix this, right, you just want to rotate your sphere. Say to about nope, it's a bit twitchy. Okay, you want to rotate your sphere to about there, and your problem is solved. There you go. There's your background. Okay, so now what you want to do is you've got your nice background, your nice fonts, your nice Metaball. You want to make a light. Okay, let's make one light. Then up here where this little square is, up here, click on that. And this top view, it says top, you want to drag your light forward. Okay, it's about there. You just want to put it on the corner of your text. It's about there, yeah. So on this one, it's just lighting nicely on the Metaball. Okay. So then you want to duplicate your light. So if you just hit Control C, Control V, and you got your lights duplicated, just drag your light forward a bit over here, and a bit further up diagonally. I'd say about there, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now back to your perspective view, top right hand corner box here, click on that, and you're back to your Metaball. Okay, so if you render it, you'll see you've got your nice reflection, but this corner here is blurred out. That's because your sphere, your big sphere in the background, is not taking the light too well, because your lights are really close to it. So I'm just going to move my sphere back a little bit. I'll ease up on the light down in the corner, not much. So what I want to do this time is go to light 1, which is the one which is a bit further away, and change that one to change the intensity to 60. There we go. So now if you render it again, it's a bit better. It looks like the normal picture again on your picture, and your mode text gets a bit more depth to it because it gets a little reflection. Looks like it's reflecting off the terrain. And on your Metaball here, it looks like it's got the picture of the roof and the reflections off the actual picture, so that's alright. So now, just go into your render settings and put your output to 1920 by 1080. This puts the picture in 1080p HD. And then you save mine. I'm just going to save it as vid wallpaper. Okay, make sure it's on the desktop. Okay, just make sure it's a JPEG. Yep. Go to anti-aliasing and change it to best. Okay. Now you can leave your max level as you want. Okay, but now I'm going to change it to 16 by 16 just because it gives it a bit more depth and makes it look a bit better. And just zoom out a little bit here. So now you're more or less done. Okay, so you can leave it like this, like with all the colours in the background. Just render this one. You can leave it with your colours in the background, or if you want to make it look like I did in speed art, you can open it up in Photoshop, and I'll show you how to edit it from there in a minute when this is rendered. But I reckon it looks just as good with the colours in the background. Just gives it a different feel, makes it seem more abstract. Yeah. So when this is rendered, it's taken a while because I put it on 16 by 16 for the max level and the anti-alias, can't pronounce that word. Okay, so I'll just give that a minute to render. So just to make things more awkward, how's everybody's day? Viewers, how's your day been? Just wondering, just breaking the tension. Don't know why there'd be tension, but there might be. Okay, I'll shut up now, wait till this renders. Come on. Yeah man, see? Now I've put it in 1080p, this looks amazingly good, and I put the max on 16 by 16, it looks amazing. Okay, so if you just close that down, and you can close Cinema 4D now, you don't need it unless you want to edit some more. So I'm going to say no because I've already made it. There's the one that... Go away. This is what it looks like after you edit it in Photoshop with the saturation levels changed. But this is what it looked like with the normal colours. I reckon this looks a bit better, to be honest. And if you want to know how to change it to these colours, I'll show you right now. Just open Photoshop. I've got CS5, so I'm not sure what the layouts are like on CS4 or lower. I'm not sure about that, so don't ask me please, because I won't know. Just wait for this little thing to pop up and just go away. Yes. Okay, file, new. 1920 by 1080, that's HD, that's good. Okay. Okay, so you got a little canvas here. File, open. Okay. and you want to open the picture you just made. So mine is vid wallpaper, and there it is. And over here on the right you've got your different options like your brightness, your levels, curves, exposure. And what you want to get to is here, hue, saturation. It's right there, the little coloured block things, it says it at the top. Okay, so you click on hue, saturation. The first thing you want to do is press colorize down here. Might see it got a funny colour like red or something. Okay, so change the hue to 50. Okay, makes it a bit more yellow. Okay, change the saturation to 30. Okay, it makes the colour a bit thicker. Yeah. Okay, now put this to minus 30. Okay, this makes it a bit darker, a bit more realistic. And there you go, you're done. Just press File, Save As, JPEG. Okay, everything's okay. Just ignore that little exclamation point thing that just annoys me. Okay, so now I'm going to change the name actually. Wallpaper Uno for you Spanish people out there. Okay, right, on this JPEG options, I put it to 12 because it's the maximum quality. You can have it to 10, or you can put it to low, whatever you want. Maximum I recommend, because it'll make it look a bit better. Now you can just minimise this to check if it's there. Vid wallpaper Uno, there it is. I'd say this one's a bit better because it adds a little depth on the metaball there and gives it a little bit of more of a 3D look. Okay, so there you go. There is your wallpaper. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, rate, comment, whatever you do.